Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Thought Portal JCMM Podcasts. आज हमारे स्टाफ का और एक एपिसोड लेके हम आए हैं to discuss about a new concept named the paradigm shift in student learning behavior. Hope you enjoy.
Hello everyone, welcome to the next podcast of the Thought Portal, the JCMM Podcast. Today, this is a JCMM faculty's another special episode wherein we all faculties are going to talk on the paradigm shift in the students' learning behavior. So, I, Reena Patil, a professor at JCMM for HR department.
Hello everybody, my name is Pavan Kumar, professor at JCMM.
Hello everybody, I am Dr. Indrijit Dodonavar, a marketing faculty in JCMM.
We welcome you all for this new episode.
Speaking about today's episode, it is all about a paradigm shift in the students' learning behavior. Now, when we speak about this topic, it is far more than the technology advancement. Here, rather, students are speaking about having their own pace of learning where they're choosing their own options and choosing their own study material to upgrade their skills. So there are n number of factors associated with this. So that is why I feel that this topic is for the need of the hour, and that is why we are discussing here today.
True, sir, true. When we are talking about changing learning behavior in students, we have to understand why this behavior is actually into a shift. When we see the olden days or the olden era, which we also call the golden era, wherein we had gurukuls, we have teachers, we have professors, we have mentors who used to come teach us and we used to seek knowledge from them. But today, as you very truly said, sir, there is a technological shift in the systems, the education systems. It is as good as brick to click, wherein people are seeking for fast knowledge, easy ways or shortcut ways, we can say, to seek knowledge. And this thing is causing what we can say impatient. The students are becoming impatient. So why this thing is happening is what we are going to discuss today.
And moreover, looking at the pattern of education today, like when I was there in the school, I had a session a year which was conducted from April to the next May. So basically I had the whole year that I need to study, and at the end, in the final exam, I had to give answers for the entire syllabus. But now what's happening is, even in schools, they have introduced this semester kind of curriculum, right? So here what is happening is students are only having to learn those many chapters, give an exam, next semester give an exam, next semester give an exam. So basically the base also is changing, and I probably feel that this is the major cause for this paradigmic shift. And moreover, technology is there, easy learning is there, and I also think that by having this, it's actually an advantage to the students. Okay.
Yeah.
So adding on to Indrajit sir's point, I got just a small example. Like we usually every day spend our time on social media watching reels. Like let us talk about the patience level that we have. We can't even watch a single reel spending 2 minutes of time. Maybe it is an entertainment one or maybe it is informative one. We just go on scrolling it. Whichever feels interested, we spend time, or else our patience level and interest levels have completely gone down.
Yeah.
And for that matter, we are talking about students who have to spend the entire 8 hours in the college and pay attention to various subjects. That's where it is somewhere the students are not finding it that appropriate, and they are seeking their own way of learning, choosing the relevant subjects for their own specializations. And also one more point to add on is about the changing job market.
True.
Now, job markets are also looking forward for specific skill-oriented employees where they are specialized into a particular technology or a particular subject, you can say. So, job markets are also emphasizing more on students who have these online certificate programs who have a specific knowledge on particular programmings or particular subjects. So, that is also one of the reasons what I come across.
Exactly. So what you said, we can put it in a phrase called attention span of the kids have gone down.
Yes.
And when we are talking about certifications, we have these various online universities. We have Upgrade, we have Udemy, wherein they are giving us a whole lot of courses that actually a student can learn in the college. Now, the concept, like we have a sir in the college who comes as a guest faculty, and he tells us that he's homeschooling his kids. They are athletes, the kids are athletes, and what he says is, I don't send my kids to the college or the school. I make sure they are learning at home, and the whole focus is on the swimming classes. Now his way of teaching the kids is different, wherein the learning pattern of the kids have totally changed. They seek knowledge from the father, they seek knowledge from the notes or the specific subjects that are given to them, and that's it. So when we are talking about a change in the behavior, the learning behavior of the kid, how are we going to analyze it? Is it only related to academics, or is it related to the overall nurturing of the kid's personality? And what are the impacts of this? We are saying technology is good, we are saying homeschooling is good, we are saying ki seeking for certain kind of skills is actually good. But are we looking at the screen time, as you said, has increased? So is it good for their health? Are they getting impacted on the sleep cycle, or are they getting impacts on the thought process? Because it's hear and speak. You hear from the reels, you hear from the short videos that you have come across, and then you just compromise yourself to that kind of information that you're getting. But it is fast. Like when we were in school or when we were in college, we used to go to libraries, we used to go to our teachers, ask them ki, what must have had happened for this subject or for this concept. Or we used to go through so many books to find that simple answer. Today we have ChatGPT, today we have so many academic apps which on a click are giving us the whole lot of information. They say ki, okay fine, this is what you require, take it. So
No,
yeah.
but I would little bit differ here.
Yes.
Now, because of this paradigmic shift, because of mobile intervention, we can't alone say that students are going for these videos, right? Now, because the technology has changed, every person has got a mobile in his hand. The most important reason is the COVID. Okay, due to COVID, people who didn't like screen time also were forced into screen time, and then that came up saying that hybrid mode of teaching and all that. So actually I feel it's rather a big boon than a curse. Why is because what I have noticed is the videos have got captions below. Now I have got an option to choose whichever language I want. Now a student coming from vernacular medium, right? Now most of the colleges here, most of the schools here are English. We are forcing on English because it's a international business language. But what about those people who have come from vernacular medium, right? So what they'll do, they will choose their own thing and they'll just go on reading it. Now, once that is been done, he is not looking at the entire video. That person is interested in the caption. So now this would be an positive thing to him. Okay. For example, he attends a class, a normal offline class. The professor is teaching something, but he does not know, somewhere or the other he loses the track. Now if he loses the track, he will not be able to follow the entire thing. So this student goes back home, goes to that particular video, gets his captions in his own language, and correlate the professor's talk to this one. Now because of this, the knowledge level, the what do you call it as, interaction with the subject the students are getting more interaction. Now what is happening, when he goes home and looks at the videos, it is reinforcing what he has learnt. But nowadays children are looking at shortcuts, as madam said, so they do not want to attend the offline section. If they are also attending the offline session, they are not in the class, the minds are outside, and they said we will look at the video and we'll learn it. But that should not be the case.
Exactly, that was my point.
So, but then one more question comes to my mind is like, what about the interpersonal skills and the networking that the candidate has to build? He's always in front of the screen where he doesn't have any ability to go and discuss with the faculty or a mentor. Where I find it that interpersonal skills and networking are the most important skills for a job market.
Exactly.
Now, for every time you think about sitting in front of a screen would definitely not develop your interpersonal skills.
Correct.
So this definitely, of course, increases the knowledge of a candidate and also gives you more information, and you can plug and replay it n number of times.
Correct.
One more point to add on is the knowledge is restricted to himself itself. The student or the candidate is not getting a sense of direction as to where he has to lead. You take the knowledge and what next, what you have to do. For that, at least you require a mentor or a teacher.
Offline mentor or a
an
teacher.
offline mentor or a teacher who has experienced way enough than what you have seen. Now, for example, whenever we had certain problems with us or anything is going on into our mind and we are completely stuck there, we go to our teachers, we go to our parents.
True.
Now, talking about ma'am's point, madam said about the health factor where they are spending a lot of time in front of the screen, which is affecting their mental ability and the health also. That is one of the factor. Here, parenting role also plays an important
True.
role. In our times, parents were not that educated as what we see the parents today. Now, parents are way much educated because of the education that they got, and now they are able to direct their kids as to particular platforms.
True.
So, I rather say that we need to improvise the teaching methodologies,
True.
put students into more of practicality, like case study oriented, live projects,
Correct.
group projects, and so on. That is where we have to try to gain the interest of the students into the colleges. And this is the only remedy that I come across, where you have to involve students into practicality.
Correct.
Rather than textbook learning and other things.
True.
The teachers who are teaching should also be having that practical knowledge and try to understand their own methodology in teaching and understand the students' mentality.
True.
And equally distribute the knowledge and develop them. That's my point.
Exactly, sir. Concluding to your point, what even I feel is there should be a balance. When we are talking about theory, when we are talking about paper books, we do have Kindle books also, e-books also. But there should be a balance between what the kid should understand is how much to refer what. Even if he has a guru, he has to use the media platforms to gather more information, because due to Google, we have abundance of information outside. Now, using this information via the correct guidance, as you said, is going to be very helpful for the children. Now, this changing pattern is which can be balanced via using both the things. We have to take help of the teachers, we have to take help of the technology also, and when we balance these both, we can actually make a good future for the kids.
Basically, to conclude everything, I would like to say that students should be made aware what are their boundaries.
True.
That's all.
True.
We give them everything, but this is your
Respect them,
boundary.
yeah. Yes. So I hope the conversation that we three faculties had here was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed the episode for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed listening to this podcast today. आशा करते हैं हम ऐसे पॉडकास्ट के साथ हमेशा आते रहेंगे और आप हमेशा हमारे साथ सुनते रहेंगे. Stay tuned.